Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Laura Queso. Here's the latest from WENY-TV News and the Star-Gazette. We've got news of a fire that broke out at a home in Big Flats earlier this morning. Mutual aid and a tanker were called to the scene to extinguish the flames. The overnight fire consumed a house and garage on Davenport Road just before 1. Chief Fowler of the Big Flats Fire Department says both the house and garage were vacant when they arrived. Both properties are said to be a complete loss this morning. Authorities are still investigating what actually caused that blaze. Tompkins County Sheriff's Office is looking for the suspects who robbed a pizza delivery man at gunpoint. Police say it happened on Graham Road in Lansing around 8 last night. According to the victim, 2 men approached him outside of the apartment complex with handguns. They took his money and ran. One suspect is described as a white male in his early 20s with a medium build and 6 feet tall. He was wearing a black hooded jacket and dark blue jeans. There was allegedly another man involved. No description on him this morning. Anyone with info should call the Sheriff's anonymous tip line 607-266-2444. Well, another suspect wanted in Tompkins County this morning. Ithaca police have identified a suspect in that shooting on Oak Street earlier this week. They're looking for 22-year-old Tyrell McCargo of Cortland. McCargo is accused of shooting a man on the 100 block of Oak Street early Tuesday morning. Neighbors reported hearing multiple gunshots. A victim was treated for a gunshot wound in his rear end. McCargo was last seen driving a navy blue Acura. Police say he may be armed and dangerous. Anyone with info should contact police at 272-9973. And you can join in on the festivities tonight. Visitors at the Harbor Hotel on the shore of Seneca Lake are enjoying a very cold treat, a freshly carved ice bar. This annual event brings in a lot of off-season business and works with local partners to raise money for the Sullivan chapter of the American Red Cross. People can enjoy wine, beer, and music sitting next to a roaring fire right by the lake. How romantic. Over 10,000 pounds of ice were carved to make the bar and the sculptures.
We just love doing this for the community. Our company does one in the Portland area, and so this is nutrition for our company. It's our best way to give back and bring something into the area that would kind of bring some excitement in the middle of January.
The event continues today and tomorrow from 5 to 9. Tickets, $15 in advance or $20 at the door. John's excited about this event, and he's also excited about the weather. John.
Always, right? Of course. We have some cold temperatures out there on your Friday, and that's perfect for keeping that ice intact. Temperatures only coming up into the mid-20s this afternoon. We got some slick roads out there early on Friday, though, with some lake effect snow showers that dropped on through, but we should see quickly improved road conditions going into your afternoon. A couple of light snow chances coming up, though. One for the weekend, another one for next week in the Tuesday night into Wednesday time frame. Temperatures running near average, a little bit below it to start your weekend off, but getting a little bit closer to average as we look ahead towards next week. Here's how things are shaping up on Future Track. We have some of those lake effect snow showers ongoing in the morning, but they'll tend to wane through the day. High pressure building in, kind of drying out the atmosphere a little bit, so we'll see an end to some of those snow showers. Should be dry to start off your Saturday morning, but increased cloud cover through the day and eventually increased snow chances as this system off towards the west kind of getting its act together as it passes off towards our south. Not a big deal for us even as we get in towards the 4 o'clock hour. It's actually just kind of getting ramped up here, but it looks like it will try to get more organized as it passes off the New England coastline. So for us, not a huge deal, maybe an inch or two of snow Saturday night into Sunday morning. Just enough, though, of course, to make the roads a little bit slick, especially if you're traveling overnight or very early on Sunday. And then during the day on Sunday, we'll just see some scattered snow showers. Here's a look at your interactive Sky Tracker 7-day forecast. Temperatures running in the upper 20s next week, and then perhaps into the 30s after another light snow event Tuesday into Wednesday. That's your forecast. Here's Laura.
All right, thank you, John, for the latest news, weather, and sports. Be sure to watch WENY-TV News at 5:30, 6, and 11 in high definition. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star-Gazette. I'm Laura Queso. Have a great day and a great weekend.